Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas State versus Montana State NCAA tournament opening round matchup on Friday, March 17, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. But let's get to this one. Kansas State taking on Montana State, two teams that have played pretty well this season, pretty well down the stretch. Kansas State 23-9 on the season, Montana State 25-9. The difference, Montana State the winner of their conference tournament, the Big Sky, while Kansas State losing to TCU in the opening round of their conference tournament. Of course, the Big 12 tournament, one of the tougher ones in the business. You know, when we see Kansas State down the stretch here, they have beaten some decent teams, losing to some decent teams. That's pretty much how Big 12 basketball works. Everyone has to be prepared to take some losses, and, you know, as they said in Goodfellas, everyone takes a beating once in a while, and I think Kansas State, you know, not immune to that, just like nobody else in this conference was this season. The Big 12, high expectations, a ton of teams in this tournament, and for good reason. When we look at the way that these teams play out there, you know, Montana State, 73rd best in points allowed, allowing just 66.3 points per game. Of course, they're up against a different type of team in this one in Kansas State than what they're used to playing. And when you look at the Montana State offense, 39th best in shooting at 47.2%, but just not all that much better than Kansas State, even though Kansas State ranked 142nd. Kansas State is one of those teams that's always going to be a little bit underrated. It's kind of like the second team in baseball or football in the NFL, and, you know, in the NFL or in baseball, where the second team in the big town, never quite the same. It's always going to be Kansas seen as the much better team than Kansas State, but I think Kansas State's the much better team here. I'm going to take Kansas State, lay the big number, one of the few I'm going to do that with, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.